The minimum floor space for a hamster is 350 square inches, but the bigger the better. So you should get them a bin cage or a tank or a DIY cage, something like that, that reaches at least the minimum amount of floor space. And bedding, you can get any kind except for pine, cedar, scented beddings, or any kind of fluffy bedding, which is basically just like, kind of feels like cotton. It's just that, you know, that stuff that feels like cotton. Yeah, okay. And this igloo, any kind of hideout would be good. Usually multiple hideouts are even better because they just like to burrow under them and just play in them. And I have both an igloo and a snack shack, and they mostly use the snack shack, but they also like the igloo too. And the notorious wheel. This is a 4-inch silent spinner, or a 4.5-inch, and usually it isn't suggested, but for a robo, sometimes if they're small enough, you can give them 4-inch wheels. Here is a toilet paper roll, and I'd say a toilet paper roll or any kind of tube would be great to put in the cage, and they just like to go through it. And obviously a water bottle. For bin cages, I suggest, or tanks, I suggest doing this industrial strength Velcro and attaching it to this kind of water bottle with the kind of holder, and then the water bottle can come out so that it makes it easier to put water in and out of it. And another essential that I'd say they need is this critter bath, and you just put bath sand in it. Try to get bath sand instead of dust, because dust, the particles are a little small and it can cause respiratory problems. And you can also fill it with bedding like I did here, because I don't put the sand in all the time, but I think this is a good essential to have. This isn't necessarily an essential, but I think my hamsters really love this puzzle playground, so I suggest providing one for your hamster because it's a great hideout and just a place for them to hang out and store food and just relax. Platforms are not essential either, but my hamsters also love them, so I put one in both of their cages, and any height, it just keeps the bedding out of their food bowl, and they like climbing up and down to get to their food.